So today we're going to do a lovely set actually. It's to raise the Kundalini energy, and it's quite a meditative set with lots of breathing and some chanting. So yeah, that is our practice today. And the Kundalini, as you know by now, is that latent sort of energy that lies coiled up at the base of the spine, and that's the energy of our creativity, of our full potential, of our consciousness. So when we do all these practices, we're really aiming to become more conscious of that light of consciousness, to really infiltrate everything we do, from the thoughts that we think to the words that we speak to the way that we interact with people. Because often in those stressful moments, that just goes all out of the window and we let rip. And so what we really want to do is we want to try and maintain that thread of consciousness. And when we have that light of Kundalini energy and consciousness infiltrating our body, everything else kind of naturally comes into coherence. Our chakras start intercommunicating with each other and bring everything into balance. Our heart and our mind, our heart and our brain and our mind come into coherence. And suddenly we have this, we can kind of achieve this balance, that holy grail of balance that we need. So yeah, let's get into our practice. Just making yourself comfortable. We might need a block or a cushion, so you could get that ready. Just hands resting gently on your knees. I'll plug myself in so you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, okay. So just closing your eyes and turning your attention inwards. And start to tune into your breath. That great way of just bringing the mind into a quieter place, a more focused place. Following the breath with your mind's eye, relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your face. And starting to lengthen and slow down your breath. And let's raise our hands from our knees, pressing our palms together at our heart center. And take a long breath in and out. Once again, breathing in and fully exhaling. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale for the protection mantra. Sadgurenname, Shugadgurenname, Satgurenname, Sri Gurudevenname. Adgurenname, Shugadgurenname, Satgurenname, Sri Gurudev Name, Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Satgure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. And inhale. And exhale, just bring the back of your hands down onto your knees in Gyan Mudra. And just sitting up nice and tall, keeping your eyes closed, just bringing your gaze gently to your third eye point between your eyebrows. We'll start with a breath, which is a segmented breath. We're going to use this throughout our Kriya as well. So we're going to inhale in 4 parts through the nose. And exhale in 1 part again through the nose. As you inhale in 4 parts, just allow your belly to expand. And as you exhale, allow it to come back towards the spine. And just notice that pause at the top of your breath, that place of no breath. Before you exhale, and again, once you've exhaled, again, notice that pause, the absence of breath. As you inhale, you can bring the mantra Sata Nama into your breath. Feeling your way through this breath, making sure that your shoulders and face are relaxed. Keeping your mind with your breath.
And after your next exhale, take a deep inhale. Just gently pausing your breath. Just feeling that emptiness, that absence of everything. And exhale. Stay still for a moment, just tuning into yourself, tuning into your body. Just noticing any sensations, any thoughts, just observing. And gently opening your eyes. Okay, we're going to have a little warm up before we start. So start by placing your left hand down beside you. And right hand, we're just going to stretch as we lean over towards the right. Sorry, over towards the left with the right arm. Just breathe here. Feeling that nice stretch along your right side. Feel like you're trying to reach up, grab something that's just out of reach. And inhale. Exhale and lower your right hand onto your left knee or your thigh and just twist around towards the left. And just raising your left chest, feeling a nice stretch there. You're not if it's difficult to grab hold of your knee, just take your thigh and just relax into this. And inhale. Exhale, just coming back to center. And let's take the left arm and reach over towards the right side. And long, deep breathing here. You can have your right hand on the ground beside you or on your knee, whichever one. And inhale. Exhale, just lower your left hand onto your right knee and just twisting over towards the right, keeping your right chest lifted. And just relaxing into this. And inhale. Exhale, just coming back to center. Let's stretch out our legs. And we're going to come to lie down on our back just for this next little warm up. Just bring your knees into your chest and then place your feet on the ground in front of your buttocks. Just bring your right ankle onto your left knee. And we're going to just bring our right hand through that gap. And if we can, just bring our hands behind. You can interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and just slowly bring that left thigh towards you. You're feeling a nice stretch in your right hip. Again, breathing long and deeply here. Relaxing as much as possible into this stretch. Keep the pressure on that left thigh coming towards you. And inhale. Exhale, just releasing your left leg down onto the ground and followed by your right. And changing sides, left ankle on top of your right knee. And just placing your hand interlaced the back of your right thigh and just pulling your right thigh towards you. Giving that lovely stretch. Your left hip, wherever else you might be feeling it. If it's feeling particularly tender, just directing your breath to that place of tenderness. And inhale. Exhale, release. And just bringing both knees into your chest, just pulling your knees towards your chest and just relaxing again. Just having that lovely little rock on your lower spine. Relaxing for the spine, this one. I'm going to place that. You can keep your hands here. You can just bring them towards the back of your knees and just do a little bit of rocking and rolling on the spine. Just doing however much, even if it's just a very shallow rock like this, whatever you feel you can do. And last one, rocking ourselves up. We're just going to come onto our hands and knees, just into cat-cow position. Great. Do a little bit of cat-cow. Belly towards the mat as you look up. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. If you feel like moving slightly differently like we've done in the past, you can start rotating your hips. And just be a bit free flowing with this, whatever feels right for you. Inhaling. Exhale. We're just going to lift our right hand off the ground and we're just going to bring it through to the left side as we bring our right shoulder down, just right ear on your mat and just relaxing for a moment here. And inhale, coming back into cat-cow position. And exhaling, and then just bringing the left arm through to the right side as we bring our left shoulder down on the mat. And just breathing here. And inhale. Just coming back into your cat-cow position, and exhale as you just bring your heels down towards your hips, reaching forward, forehead on the ground. And then we're just going to just move slightly towards the left with our hands. Just feel that nice stretch along the right side. And then walking your hands towards the right. Just feeling that stretch along the left side. And then walking your hands to center, stretching forward. And then inhaling your hands back as you come up onto your knees. Okay, so let's start with our prayer. And this, we're going to start, the first asana is on the knees. So depending on how that is with you, you can either do this in easy pose or come onto your chair. So we're going to be bringing our right knee, we're going to sit on the left heel and we're going to bring the right foot, right knee up. So you can take a block or a cushion and you can pop it under that right buttock, just to give yourself some support. And then we're going to cross our arms and we're just going to have, you can just hold on to your elbows. We're going to have our hands resting on that right knee. So if it's easier to be in easy pose, you can just be in easy pose with your right knee up. So it's just left foot is in, you're not sitting on your left heel. Okay. So hands across on top of your right knee, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to be doing that 4-part breathing again, but we're going to be doing it as we inhale in 4 parts and then exhale in 4 parts. So eyes closed, focusing at your third eye point. And let's begin inhaling in 4 parts. Exhaling in 4 parts. Again, belly rising as you inhale. Moving back towards the spine as you exhale. And as you do this breath, you're silently going to chant Sa, Ta, Na, Ma with each part of the breath on the inhale and the exhale. Keeping your mind on the mantra and your breath. Making this your last round. And then inhaling deeply. And exhale. So now we're going to bring our arms up to 60 degrees, which is about here. And we're going to do that same breath. Inhale for 4 to Satanama. Exhale in 4 to Satanama. Lovely. Just making sure that your arms are at the right angle, which I think they all are. Great. Your arms are feeling heavy. Just imagine that you have invisible strings from the tips of your fingers reaching up to the heavens and being fully supported. If you feel the need to bring them down, instead just try bringing them together over the top of your head and then just bringing them back to that 60-degree angle. Really good. Not too much longer now, just one more minute, just over slightly. Another way in which we strengthen our nervous system. Just helping our body to deal with stresses and strains of life. Really good, just 30 more seconds. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Focus on your breath. Making this your last exhale. And then inhale deeply, stretching up. exhale, just bringing your arms slowly down through your electromagnetic field. And just pausing, breathing. And gently coming off your left heel. Let's stretch our legs out for a moment because we're going to go back onto our heels. So just stretching your feet forward and up, rotating your ankles, having a little bounce and roll. You can do this next one in the chair as well. So if you're okay on your knees, coming onto your knees, and you can prop, so you can put something under your knee or something under your feet, wherever you feel that you need to. If you're in easy pose, you can stay there too. I'm just going to put something at the back of my feet. We're going to have our hands on our knees, and we're going to inhale and then exhale as we bow forward, bringing your head towards the ground. We're going to inhale up and exhale down, and that's the asana. If you're in easy pose, just bowing forward to wherever's comfortable, and if you're in the chair, you can bow completely forward. And just coming into a nice rhythm with the breath and the movement. And feeling that sense of surrender as you bow forward. That sense of devotion to the one who really is the controller of everything, even though we think that's us sometimes. Bowing forward to the wisdom of the universe that always has our best interests at heart. You can inhale to Sat and exhale to Nam. Tuning into your true, original and eternal essence. That bit of us which is often covered up, that we're trying to get to in this practice. Staying with your breath and with the mantra. Nice, gentle, rhythmic movement. And just the last minute now. Really good. Surrendering through your breath. And making this your last bow forward. And inhaling up. Pausing your breath. And exhale. Allowing your shoulders to fall right down away from your ears. And we're going to stay on our heels for the next asana. If it's uncomfortable, get into easy pose. We're going to be doing a punching motion. So we're going to inhale as we punch with the left arm forward. Exhale as we punch with the right. Okay, so just beginning with both hands by your shoulders. Eyes are going to be closed. Focus at the third eye point. Inhale, punch forward with the left. Exhale with the right. Inhale left, exhale right. And again, you can use the mantra Sat Nam. If you want to have a visualization, you can be punching away any of the illusions, any of the untruths that really block our communion with our real self, our infinite self, our universal self. Just break down those barriers, break down those inner conflicts, break down those misperceptions, miscommunications with self and other. Really put your heart into this. We're going to be doing this for a few minutes, so just go at the pace that you can sustain. If you need to slow it down a bit, do just that. Give yourself what you need in this moment. Focus on your breath. Really go find your inner grit and inner determination with this one. Because this path of seeking and spirituality, it does take determination, as you know, and consistency and effort. And when you put your 10% in, you get your 90% back. So this is your 10%. So stand behind it. You're doing really, really well. Just 2 more minutes. And we're going to have a nice rest. Make sure you're still punching with the inhale on the left and the exhale on the right. Slow down if you need. And last 45 seconds, you've got this. Stay with it, stay focused. Really, really good. Last 10 seconds. And inhale both arms back. Pause your breath, pull the root lock, focus at your third eye point. And exhale, release your hands down onto your thighs, let your shoulders relax. But stay still, just containing that energy. And slowly coming off your heels, stretching your legs out in front of you. And you're going to come onto your back and draw your knees into your chest. And you're going to relax like this. Just relaxing your breath, relaxing your body. The weight of your body on the mat. And just get a sense of release with every exhale. A sense of your body relaxing and letting go. And inhale. Exhale. We're going to move straight from this posture into the next one. So I'm just going to explain and demonstrate, and then you can follow. You're going to stretch your legs up, and you're going to take hold of your toes, and we're going to stay in this position. So your head and shoulders are off the ground, and you're holding onto your toes. If that isn't going to work for you, hold onto your knees or hold onto your shins, wherever you feel that you can take hold of. Okay? And in this position, we're going to do long, deep breathing. And you can tuck your chin into your into just the notch of your neck, just to kind of strengthen those muscles at the back of the neck, which do tend to be weak and make it difficult to stay in this posture. Focus on your breath. I'm just going to take a look at you. Do whatever you can do. Really good. Use your navel for this one. It helps to even feel as though you're pushing into your hands. If it gets too much, you need to just relax your head down. You're going to do that and go back into the posture. Just got 1 more minute left. Really, really good. Too much longer, just 30 more seconds. Doing so well. See all your feet up. Last 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and inhale. And exhale gently, allowing your head to come down, bringing your heels down to the ground. And stretch your legs out for a moment. And just resting for a moment. Just feeling what it feels like to be you. To feel complete and perfect. Just the way you are. We're going to bring our knees into our chest and either just turn to one side and push yourself up or rock yourself up to sitting. Going to come into easy pose. We're not doing a meditation today because this is the last bit of this kriya is very meditative in itself. So we're going to have our left hand towards our right shoulder, right hand on top. So arms just crossed at the chest, sitting up nice and tall. And it's just going to be tucked slightly back so we have that nice root lock. And in this position, we're going to be chanting Sa, Ka, Na, Ma. It's come from Sat Nam. This comes, Sat Nam obviously refers to our original self, our self of highest consciousness. Let's inhale to begin. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Sa, Ta, Na, And inhale. Exhale. Just relax your breath for a moment. You're going to keep the hands where they are, and we're going to be chanting Ra, 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 Ma, 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 and then Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, in the same kind of tune that we were just chanting. So let's inhale to begin. Ra, 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 ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma, ra, 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 ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma, ra, 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 ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma, ra, 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 ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma, ra, 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 ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma, ra, 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 ma, 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 ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Ma, ra, 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 ra. Ma, 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 ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Ra, 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 ra. Ma, 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 ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And inhale. Pulling the root lock, focusing at your third eye point, relaxing your shoulders. And exhale, just bringing your hands down onto your knees in Gyan Mudra. And keeping your eyes closed and focus at your third eye point. We're just going to finish this Kriya with a little bit of breathing. So we're going to, actually it's not third eye point, it's focusing at the tip of your nose. And when we're going to have the tips of the teeth together, so the teeth just on top of each other. And we're going to inhale in 4 parts to Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, and exhale in 4 parts to Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So it's through the nose, but tips of the teeth are together. And you can focus at the tip of your nose just through slightly open eyes, or if that's difficult, just close your eyes. Belly rising as you inhale, back to the spine as you exhale. And making this your last exhale. And then inhaling deeply in one part. And exhaling. And coming to lie down on your back, a long, deep relaxation. Just giving yourself this time before your day starts to take stock, to let the Kriya take effect within your body, within your energy systems within your body. And just letting yourself completely relax. You can pop a cushion or two underneath your knees. Have your hands on your belly or your heart or by the sides of your body. I'm just going to play some gentle music. Slowly beginning to come back to yourself. Starting to deepen your breathing. And then begin to move your fingers and toes. And rotate your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, stretching your arms above your head. Bringing your arms down to shoulder height and moving into the cat stretch. One side and then the other side. Coming onto your back and rubbing the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands together. And placing your warm palms over your eyes. And gently drawing your hands away from your face as you look into them. And when you're ready, turning to one side and pushing yourself up or just rocking yourself up. And just sitting for a moment. You can bring your hands together at your heart center. And just take a very small moment to connect with your heart and just recognize how wonderful you are, how unique you are, how perfect you are. And then feel gratitude for that. And take a moment to send out to the community any peace or any benefits that you felt from this practice today. Sending that out to anyone who you feel needs it, or into the people around you, your family, your community, or further afield. And we'll finish with 3 long Satnams. So inhale to begin. Nam. 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 Inhale and exhale as you bow forward. And inhale up. Give yourself a cuddle. Thank you for joining. It's lovely to see you.
Thank you very much.